Okay, so now we come to the last part, which is the actual question in the problem. What is the percent increase going from 484 to 784? And these were your choices, and you do not have a calculator here.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you need to compute?
So I need to compute 484 over 784. Or, no. I need to compute 300 over 484.
Okay, my guess is 484 over 784 is actually probably one of these numbers. So you got to be really careful. What is the percent increase?
So it's your number you increased by 300 over your starting value.
Okay, good. So it's the increase over where you started. And what can we say now about this number here, 300 over 484, as a percent?
Well, it's definitely more than a half.
Why?
Because a half is 242 over 484.
Okay, so it's more than a half.
And it looks like it's going to be quite a bit more than a half. It's 58 over 44, more than a half. Which, 58 is more than 10%, because 10% is 48.4.
Okay.
So that eliminated these four, because they're all less than, they're all less than a half or less than 10% greater than a half.
All right.
The only choice remaining is 62.
The only choice remaining is 62. Okay. Here's an alternate way to look at 300 over 44. We want to look at 300 over 44 and compare it to what is this as a percent. Okay, but this is a very difficult number to look at. But there's a really easy number to compare to 300 over 500. And what is that as a percent?
Oh, that's 60%.
That's 60%. Is this number bigger than? Is 300 over 44 bigger than 300 over 500 or less than 300
It's
over?
bigger.
Why?
Because the denominator of this one is smaller.
Yeah. So we can see that right away by comparing it to a much easier number. We can see right away that this is bigger than 60%. Now, if there were choices like 62 and 65, I guess this would help us eliminate several of the choices, but we would have to be a little more precise. But the choices are far enough apart and only one's bigger than 60 that this, instead of doing a lot of complicated calculations, instead compare it to an easier number and notice that this is bigger. We can see it's 62. Okay. All right, good job then.